What's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary. How you guys doing today? Y'all doing all right? I'm doing all right. The 2025 UNC football season is finally over. A horrible season it was. It could have been worse, but boy, it was not good at all. It's over. That's one thing we can say good about this season. It's over, and we get a chance to start all over, starting tomorrow. What is UNC going to do? How can UNC ensure that this season is not repeated next season? It remains to be seen. UNC football's horrible season mercifully ends with loss to NC State. This article is by Tanya Anderson. UNC's 2025 football season comes to an end on Saturday with a loss to North Carolina State 42-19. For many Carolina fans, it is likely a merciful end to a frustrating and disappointing season. The Wolfpack's 42 points were the most they've scored against the Heels in more than 2 decades. The win was also State's 5th straight victory against the Heels. We just cannot beat State. Both sides of the ball was pretty awful for UNC. There was no run game to speak of, and they settled for field goals on 2 of the 3 drives longer than 40. The other resulted in their lone touchdown of the game. Gio Lopez left with an ugly-looking injury in the second half after a State player fell on him after the play was over. Bill Belichick could have given fans a look at any quarterback of the future in that situation, but decided to roll with Max Johnson out there instead. Johnson was actually the team's leading rusher with 28 yards until Benjamin Hall got some garbage time late in the game. With 5 minutes left, Bill Belichick finally went to Arturi Newkirk at quarterback for whatever reason. Newkirk helped put together UNC's second drive, marching 65 yards down the field before finding Jordan Owens in the back of the end zone. The defense, which had been lauded as an improved group, was basically a turnstile for the Wolfpack offense. State scored 2 touchdowns in every quarter except the third, in which they went scoreless. Will Wilson came on for the Wolfpack in red zone situations and ended up taking it in 4 times. State was 4-4 going for it on 4th down and averaged almost a first down on every completion. In addition to bad offense and bad defense, the Heels lacked discipline, which was evident in this one. And it was evident in this one, but for me, it's been evident for years. All right, it didn't just start with Belichick. Brown was letting these guys get away with things. Like a lot of times in the last few years, players for North Carolina could not control their emotions and they get penalties, big penalties in important parts of the game. Just like you can't do that. You're a college player. Like, we've all played football. We've all been emotional, but not emotional to the point where I'm going to get a unsportsmanlike conduct and then back my team up. You can't do that. Me, I would never do that, because not that I didn't feel like doing it or didn't feel like doing it, is because I know the ramifications. These guys don't have no accountability. Like they don't think like, okay, if I do this, I gotta run. I'm gonna have to run 10 gassers, 10 100-yard, sprints. I'm gonna lose playing time. I'm gonna get snatched off the field. None of that. They don't even think about controlling, right? Like I can't hurt my teammate by getting a 15-yard penalty. Come on now. But that's just me, I guess. They were penalized 11 times for 129 yards, more than a football field worth of penalties. There is just not a lot more that can be said about a woefully uncompetitive game in a season that frankly sucked. There should be strong refusal to let anyone associated with this school or program attempt to paint things as anything but awful. Unfortunately, there is virtually no indication that anything will be done about that before the next season. Whoa, big words right there. The expectation, it seemed, is that everyone will just believe things will be different next time. That feels optimistic at best. I agree with 95% of everything that's said in this article. What is going to be done? What can be done? You know, honestly, I thought Bill Belichick, being an NFL coach, would bring in more talent. That's what I thought. Okay. Thought just the name, just these guys knowing that he's associated with the pros would bring in more talent. It didn't. Now, with what has transpired at UNC, like, who in their right mind would really want to transfer and come to this? At least the last game could have been a show of pride, a show of heart. Completely opposite. You let a quarterback that comes in to run the ball, Wilson, he's going to come in and run the ball every time, and you don't stop him anytime. We know what's coming and we can't stop it. All right. Not only that, the lack of discipline with kids getting these penalties after the play, like, you know, put that aggression into the play and stop somebody from getting a first down on you. Stop somebody from scoring you. Don't wait till after the play, right? And then, like, your head coach is standing over there and you still do it. Like, that's disrespectful to him. You're making your head coach look bad. You're making the whole university look bad. To me, that's disrespect. Like, you're gonna get a penalty with me standing on the sideline watching. I'm the one that determines whether you play or not, and you're gonna get a penalty. You're gonna get that kind of penalty, and some of them continuously. Some of the same guys, like, come on. There's no accountability.
There's no accountability.
If you ask me, I could be completely wrong, guys. I could be completely wrong. I'm just talking about how I feel. I could be wrong. All right. Am I wrong? Put it in the comments. It's been a hard season. It's been hard to watch, and I'm sure a lot of you feel just like me. You're glad it's over for this year because you probably come into every game and say, if they start to get blown out, I'm just going to turn. I'm not going to watch it. But you can't look away. Like me, I just got to watch the whole thing, hoping that some miracle happens. I think that's about it. I appreciate you guys watching with me this year. And hopefully it'll be better next year, guys. Hit that like button for me, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing to the channel. I'm Coach G. This is Coach G TV. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.